Okay guys, so next thing is that common features and anatomy of phishing email. In this video we will talk about common features, and in the next video we'll talk about anatomy of phishing email. So let's see what are the common features. So the first one is too good to be true. It means, let's say any phishing emails is coming to you and they are giving you offer says that uh, they are explaining you that we have some tickets for you, especially for you for New York. We have some tickets for you for Maldives, right? So these are the things which you will think say, something legitimate, or you will think, yeah, you are the only guy who got this offer, right? But it is not. It's looks like, but it's not. So before clicking on anywhere on that mail, just right click on that link and check that reputation of the URL. And apart from this, if there is some PDF or attachment, any type of attachment, you can say .txt file or any other things, then also you should also check those things in the sandbox, that what is the reputation of that file. uh, not only those offers, they can also give you offer regarding Amazon gift card, maybe some other e-commerce websites gift cards, and they will give you some offer regarding that, yeah, it's a free thing for you. So just take these things, and keep in mind that you need to analyze all the things before thinking that, yeah, that offer is only for you. Correct. So the next one, sense of urgency, right? So sense of urgency, you can say a bank from you got the one of the mail from your bank. Maybe it maybe, well, definitely it will be spoofed, and they are just uh, try to manipulate you and asking for the credentials of your card, and telling that it will block another on the next day, so just give us so that we can uh, uh, increase the validity of this card, right? So please don't reply, not don't even reply on that mail with your credit card number or something else. So these are type of mails which is sense of urgency. You can receive these mails. Hyperlinks, right? There might be some hyperlinks, might be there are many links, maybe some URL shortener links. So before clicking on any URL, I would say just right click on the link and analyze those things in the virus total or URL scan. Browser link is one of the best thing where you can just directly check all these things. So we will talk about that how you can also analyze in the full practical way. Next one, attachments. You can receive many attachments, right? Like as I said, you can receive the attachments in the format of a doc file, .txt, even Excel file, right? So if you are clicking on that, you don't know what is going to happen after that. Might be there is some malware which is asking for just enable to, let's say there is a Excel file, right? Excel file, and you just double click on that, you trying to open that and ask for then Excel file asked for the enabled button. So you just clicked on that enabled, but after that even you will never know that what has been downloaded in your system and what is going on. So your system is compromised. So keep remember these things, that do not click on any of the attachment, just analyze those things in the sandbox. Okay, so the last one, unusual sender. Unusual sender, just see, uh, I'm receiving many mails like 123 or something abcd.com, right? So it looks like unusual. Why I'm receiving these type of mails? So definitely these things should you should think about that why you are receiving those mails even you don't know the sender. So this is one of the main thing, and you should also analyze the sender domain, that whether it's blacklisted or not, and what is the criteria of that sender domain, and also check for the who is domain, that when it was registered. And apart from this, you can also check the header analysis. In that way, you can get to know that whether that email is spoofed or not. So that is unusual sender. These are the types you can see: to go 2v2, sense of urgency, hyperlinks, attachments, and unusual sender. So these are the common features of phishing emails, in which category you can receive these mails, any type of mails, right? So I hope I'm very clear with that, and I'm able to make you understand. So we'll meet in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.